Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. I realize it has been a few days since I put up a video. The real reason for it is it's very rare that my SO and I have a game that we're playing where she's really excited about actually playing with me. I think I mentioned it in a recent video, but we both picked up Schedule 1 during the recent, well, currently ongoing Steam Summer Sale, and one of the it's silly, and I'm not going to get into too many details because reasons, but basically it has a really fun gameplay loop that plays really nicely with multiple people, and we both are enjoying it. And so this entire past weekend was basically just all of the time I could have been spending recording. She was asking, "Hey, do you want to play that game with me?" And it was like, "Yeah, absolutely." We rarely find something that clicks with both of us in a way where we want to play it together. Frequently, we're just playing our own games, right? It's like she's playing her things, I'm playing my stuff, and oftentimes that means that she might be downstairs, I might be upstairs recording Monster Train. That's kind of how it works out usually. So it's been a little bit of a diversion, which is kind of fun. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. So sorry for no videos for 3 days. It is what it is. For better or worse, I I sometimes watch other folks' channels, other content creators, and I'm just kind of a little bummed out that I can't seem to commit that much time to recording. It's not for lack of you all trying, right? I mean, I have great viewership. The channel's doing fantastic right now. And so I feel a little bit bad, but also it's just, man, with a full-time job and everything, I tell you what, it's really difficult to pull off recording, full-time job, and family time, right? So, and then also, of course, the other stuff like sleep and anything else that you want to be doing with your time. So it's just a little bit challenging, and it is what it is. And I know that you all have been so friendly about it. It's like, I don't owe anyone anything, but still, I enjoy Monster Train. You all seem to hopefully enjoy watching the videos. So, yeah. Sometimes you're just going to go for a little bit of a stint with no videos, and it's kind of just the way of it. So, plus, these episodes have been much longer than I guess I've been expecting. I feel like part of it has to be because the game is new and I'm not as familiar with it, but I also just generally believe that the tactical and strategic layer for the game is more complex than Monster Train 1, especially since I've been playing Monster Train 1 a lot in my spare time during work. Because it's on mobile and I don't have to talk during it, I can still do my blitz runs, 30-minute runs, which means that I'm still experiencing it and keeping myself sharp as best I can. But the complexity is, I don't want to say dumbed down, but significantly reduced in Monster Train 1. It's very methodical. I feel like I can approach things in a sort of calculated manner and come out with a success vast majority of the times, especially when I'm hauling off at super speeds. If you slow down just a little bit, I feel like you can get really consistent. Monster Train 2 is tricky. We've got much more complex enemy waves. I have bosses on every ring that I'm scared of, right? You've got Ring 7 that matters as compared to Monster Train 1. In Monster Train 1, there's maybe like 3 minor bosses that I could even name that even matter, right? It's like all the rest are kind of whatever. Even Ring 1 in Monster Train 2 can be harrowing depending on your start. So it's just interesting how different the game is. And that results in, even though it's the same length mechanically, right? You have 9 rings, or 8 rings plus secret final boss optional thing. Even though you have that, you're spending more time making more complex decisions, challenging yourself throughout, and you're playing on more floors, right? Which I think is a very important detail. That adds its own layers of complexity too. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. I'm kind of interested in getting into it. Our previous run was a nightmare. I think that run was terrible, and I think I tried something that was a bad decision and ultimately punished myself and made the run way too difficult for it, so huge bummer. We're gonna go play Phoenix right now. I want to see if I can roll into Overlord and hit this, and that's pretty much where we're at. I'm very interested since the road map of seeing sort of when are we going to get this patch. They said, what was it, Q3, I believe it was, for the big Monster Train 1 clan. Well, did they say, I don't know if they said big, but they worded it in a way that suggested the OG clans would be getting some adjustments and changes. They were very sketchy about the language, but I still think they're trying to make sure their blog posts don't completely break the secret for anyone who hasn't played yet, even though the cat's very much out of the bag here. I think that implies, and certainly we have some confirmation on Discord from the creative director, or the game director rather, that they're going to be adding some cards and changes to the OG clans. I'm very interested in, I would love to coincide my first experiences with that patch. Now, I don't know how far away it is, so I've still got a few more that I know I want to try to play in the Monster Train 2 clans before trying to explore and branch out. So we'll see, I suppose. But if I could coincide my first experience of the Monster Train 1 clans with that patch, it would be just stellar, right? I think that is the experience I want. I want to see the new and not see the old and then be bummed and then have to relearn the new. You know, that's kind of my thought. So based on that, I guess we'll see if they have dev streams or something, more information. I'm curious if we could get a sense for like what month in Q3 it'll be, right? Because we're in it now, right? It's July, so that's Q3. Is it July, August, September? I honestly have no idea. If it ends up being September, I don't know if I'm going to wait that long. But if it ends up being a little earlier based on streams, maybe I wait and we just do Monster Train 2 stuff for the time being. Maybe I just rotate MT2 clans for a while. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, today we're playing Phoenix. I will say, by the way, if anyone gets any elite insight, right, if they post something in Discord or have a stream that I miss or something, these are things I'm not keenly watching. Please let me know. Let me know in Discord on my server, whatever. It'd be great. You know, you can find it on my info page. That would be really stellar. I'd love to know more info on that because more info means I can plan around it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. These things are super appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with me despite my inconsistency in recording. And let's play some Monster Train 2. Clicking the button. Hiya! Alright, what do we get today? Today we have, hopefully you're all doing well today. Let me lead with that. I don't want to forget it for those of you skipping to this part of the video. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm doing pretty well, actually. I've been playing a lot of Look Outside in my downtime. It's a kind of fun little Earthbound-esque cosmic horror game that I've been really enjoying. Got through some endings today. I posted a really silly thing on Reddit about like my initial experience with my first playthrough, which is pretty unhinged. Even if you have the context of how the game plays, so I enjoyed that a bit, but that's a game I'm currently playing when I have some spare time, question mark, whenever that happens. Anyway, today we are default Pyreborne, Exile, Lazarus. We're aiming to get Overlord if we can. If we don't, it's fine, I'll play whatever it shows, it's okay. We're fighting Dominion Seraph. We have Siphon Archean and Damage Shield Kale. We have Bogworm's Growth, which is a fine Pyre Heart. Yeah, it's a fine Pyre Heart. I don't like the mechanism here of random floors for a few reasons. I don't like that it's unclear to me when I look in the top left drop-down menu over here where my space is given, right? Because it makes a big difference, but you don't know until you start the next combat, which really kind of sucks, right? In my opinion, anyway. I would personally, if I were implementing this myself, it would be you gain +1 space on all floors after each flying boss, right? Because then you would get it after ring 3, after ring 6, and then technically also after ring 8. So that's how I would approach it if I were implementing it. But whatever, they do their thing, they like their randomness. Sure, great. Card-wise, we have Lava Armor, Sanguine Assistant, and Guildmonger. Guildmonger's not great, but the one thing I'll say about it is it fits on a floor with Phoenix, and it's got good stats. Good stats for Ring 1, takes, what, equipment pretty well. I can give it Lava Armor and feel good about it, or I can give it Sanguine Assistant. And if it dies, great, I get an egg out of it, so fantastic. Dragons apply Pyre Gel 5 on strike. Spiritbreaker's charge after using an ability. Friendly units gain +5 attack. I'm going to take this because we have Phoenix, and that gives my floor some scaling with Phoenix. I don't know if I'm going to be playing into Pyreborne banners, especially since the Steel Shop lines up with a Lazarus banner on 2, and the Magic Shop has a Lazarus banner on 3. I'm unlikely to be going to the Magic Shop Pyreborne banner on 2. So let's take Spiritbreaker's charge. Great. Cool, we see Overlord. I'm very excited about this. So yeah, let's try it. Apparently this has changed a fair bit, so I'm excited to give it a go. I do want to try to get as many slays as possible with Phoenix, because his ability scales with his own damage, so when he gains +1 attack, that adds up, right? We should take this trial, right? We should take it. Yeah. Great. Cool. Now, this means a few things. It means I maybe want to put him in front so that he gets hit or so that he slays, rather. I think that's probably pretty good. We'll put him in front. We'll put Guildmonger lower. It's probably right to put... I want to keep floors open downstairs for the assistants, actually. So let's put a Shield Steward middle, and we're going to chill on this, actually. Yeah, the goal here is I really want to get these things online. Now, with this in mind, I'd like him to reach upstairs, breathe, get a kill on this thing if possible in front, and then hit the rest. That would be pretty cool. A fire starter for money, because I think it's really important. Making some progress downstairs. We do want the Sanguine Assistant middle. I think that's correct. I'll put another Radic Assistant on here. It's good. I like that. Buff here. Great. Then we give the Lava Armor upstairs. Sure. This will be the... The Tooth is maybe what I want upstairs. We'll see. This is a very good breath here, I think. Yeah, he breathes. It's strong. Do I want to put the assistant upstairs behind him? Maybe I do, actually, right? It's going to be quite strong for Relentless. I'd like to also try to make sure he's getting kills. So let's kill our own units here. It's a little more aggro than perhaps you want, but I think it's correct to do it. Yes. Yes. Weirdly, I'm going to be putting Vampire's Tooth into... Sure, we'll put it on Guildmonger. I think that's reasonable. Okay. Want to make sure he's getting a slay whenever possible. This lets me make sure I don't lose to Uriel, which is the main concern I'm having, right? Is how do I guarantee that I'm not going to simply pass away? I think Firestarter on the boss is also relevant. I'd like to avoid giving him slays if at all possible. So let's avoid playing additional stuff. The fact that he's pushing numbers here at all is pretty good, in my opinion. Right? This means the one thing that's worth noting is each floor, one guy walks on me. So, pretty good. I think I'm going to put Lava Armor on middle here. This seems good, and I'm going to hit him with a Fire Starter. We could push more numbers. We could push more numbers. Problem is he'll get double slays if I do it this way. Gains Rage 1, kill, ticks down. I think we actually can push decent numbers here by letting this go. Yeah, okay. Getting a lot of slays and stuff, it's fine. He should ascend with nothing. Right, he does. Great, now who gets this kill? This is the eternal problem here. How important is it? I don't actually know. It's basically... Is this micro decision important? Great question. We'll find out today. Anyway, it looks like I'm starting with 42 plus 22 plus... What is this? 28 per floor. So it's 92, 92 for a full sequence, and then he gets the kill. I change nothing. Do not even breathe this here. I should get the slay. Right? Right? Oh, I did math terribly wrong. Oh, it's the lava armor. It's always something, right? It's hard to make that work. Anyway, whatever. This is one of those moments where it's like, this is something I would calculate out if I were playing alone, because it's literally free power. But when you're recording Monster Train for YouTube, I can't afford to spend 6 minutes figuring this out. It wouldn't take that long, but even 2 minutes adds up. Alright, do I want Lava Flow? Very well, maybe so. I think this is a good spell. I don't hate it, but it's not bad. I already have Lava Armor. I'll take this. It's something. It'll help into Archean. Great. Overworked Assistant is pretty good, huh? He's pretty decent. Potion Kit, no. Pseudoscience is a good card, but I think I've been betrayed by it one too many times. Certainly not going to grab the Calcified Ember. A lot of people tell me I should just snap-click this buddy. It's pretty good, right? You can give him Reanimate. If you can actually generate the Reanimate here, it's cool, is the thing. It's not easy to do. You can give him, like, Dualism Reanimate 1 and incant his floor, but you have to remember I have a ton of units. Just a truckload of units. I have, what, 6 spells in my entire deck? So we're not going to incant very well here, is the important thing, right? He's actually not going to be very good here. I'm reasonably confident. So I don't think I should take him in this particular setup. Potion Kit probably needs a buff. I don't really ever see myself liking it. It's not bad to start with, but I don't know, you kind of, like, Mix is strong, but I kind of wish it was, I don't know, cooldown 2 or something. Then I'd really feel better about it. Pseudoscience might be the take here. I am actually going to grab it. Okay, save. Cool, we didn't see anything else that lets us get more of our, what's it called? Dragon's Horde? Bummer. A League banner. Steel Shop. Versus Magic Shop. What would the Magic Shop be for? Pseudoscience upgrade, double stack at best. Holdover? No, I don't think that's worth a holdover. I guess I'll look at the League banner. There's stuff I could see here that would matter. Sure, we'll look at it. Multi-strike is great. Quick is decent. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be Plague Doctor, right? Multi-strike and quick is a really good combo for her. Now, at least I think it is Plague Doctor here. Meat Hook is also very good. Remember, we think strongly of Dazed, in my opinion. The reason I don't consider Meat Hook here is because, even though it's Dominion, who I think he's great into Dominion, right? He can just daze this goober, and then you find Dualism and he's awesome. I think it's because the multi-strike is present, right? Like, this is good, right? And it's equal to the damage dealt, which I think means that Hydrogel should increase it, right? Yeah, let's do this. Now, this is a particularly juicy quick, in my opinion. It's 10 damage, which directly translates to power. And yeah, I mean, this might steal some... It might steal some slays, but at the same time, it just seems so important and good. Reanimate is really strong on Guildmonger. BT dubs, he dies and gives me extra stuff, so we will take that while it's present. Great. Cool, I'm happy with this. This feels like this did a good improvement. Titan Skin 1. We should be alright on this, right? Yeah, I don't care. These trials feel mandatory most of the time anyway, unless I'm actually going to just pass away. It's like, in what world would I skip it? Do I put Guildmonger on the floor? I kind of want him to actually perish, is the thing. True. We want him to die. Getting the space upstairs is decent. We'll have to figure out what we're doing into Dominion. I'm looking, I don't know, Horror would be a good card. Horrify? Is it Horror? Horrify? I think it's Horrify, actually. We'll play out stuff. Yeah, there you go. Mid-floor something or other. Great. Okay. First things first, I think we want to put an assistant down here because it's good to do. Let me go ahead and put some grafts in the back here. Let's see. We're going to struggle a little bit with these miscreants. I can't ping them out thanks to Titan Skin. That's not a terrible situation, but still, it's still a challenge, right? Now we are hijacking here. We lose this kill to the Plague Doctor unless I breathe fire here. She's actually going to steal pretty much everything, which is very funny to me, but acceptable all the same. I'm going to breathe fire on this thing here. I realize Spiritbreakers means she's hitting even harder, which is cool, right? She's going to slay this whole floor, which is good and bad at the same time. It's whatever, right? Is it good? I don't know. Maybe this was a mistake playing her like this, but it sure feels good, right? Feels good, I think. We're going to be dealing with some serious problems here. She's going to just kill everything. We're going to be relying on Phoenix to just hit the enemy here, which is maybe okay. Right? Maybe it's fine. Yeah, maybe so. Fair enough. Well, alright, we're just gonna play some spells downstairs. If that floor just explodes. That is kind of what you expect to happen here. Seems reasonable. If I can draw into... I'm definitely not going to draw into my Calcified Ember again. Am I? No, not a chance. That's pretty good, right? I'm happy about this. 100 damage, sure. Great work. She just murders everything on every floor, right? It's super easy. We do get extra Dragon's Horde, which is nice, though. I do like that. Great. Wonderful work. Lava Flow here is good. I get to breathe fire, which I think is important. It gets a slay, which I appreciate. We'll take it. Here, my guy can have a Vampire's Tooth. There's no reason to take this damage. I can get rid of a whole bunch of these Scissor Hands here. And then I will... I don't really know who's going to get the kill, but I am going to pop this Cursed Boy. There's a chance that I could draw into a... what's it called? A Calcified Ember off the top, which is honestly fantastic. Yes. Well worth it. Even though I do not get the slay on Phoenix, that's okay. Fine. So much Pyre, so much unstable. Man, that's good. That's real good, actually. Alright, now we're cooking here. Golden Touch is almost certainly the pickup. It's a ping. It does 5 damage, which is decent. Doesn't reach Heralds, which is always a challenge, but 5 is still pretty good. Moneymaker. I do like me... Wealthy Whelp action. I could protect him, actually, which is kind of funny. He's worth a lot of cash. $15 right now after every 2 turns, which adds up. Like, let's be clear, that does add up. Is that worth more than Golden Touch? I don't think so. Golden Touch is worth a lot here. We'll take this. Okay. This is what we get for our almonds. No reanimate in my opener. Am I going to take unstable explosive reaction? Probably not. The thing you have to watch out for is Titans are not very vulnerable to unstable because of the way they work. You have to pretty much... The only time that the unstable works is if you kill all of them with the unstable at the end, it will work. You still have to kill the minion. You still have to kill everything else. So keep that in mind. Overworked Assistant, Explosive Reaction. I'm actually just going to sell this, I think. I don't want to take another Calcified Ember here. 3, we say, I pretty much believe you want to hold out for 6 or more. And we have a very good Merchant of Magic angle right now, right? Yes. Because if I can upgrade... do I have a remove consume target? Lava Flow? I don't think so. Intrinsic is tempting. Is it actually tempting? I don't know. My general take is I kind of feel like Golden Touch is just a really good card. 5 is very efficient. If I see a holdover, I feel pretty good about this. 15 requires some Pyre Gel, but... I don't think these are it, actually. Let's look at the banner. Pincushion could unironically be pretty decent. We can just funnel a bunch of random equipment on him, and he does pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 equipment per combat. Man, 21, 21. I mean, this will add up. He has to pretty much take everything, is the thing. Makeshift Golem could be like a normal tank, right? If I'm looking for someone in front of my guy. Pincushion. How do we feel about Pincushion here? Yeah, it's 7, right? Yeah, it's 7. I have 7 equipment in my opener. Well, actually, it's more, right? I have 2 lava armor, so I could give him all of it, and that's 9. So we're 27, 27 per combat for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combats. So that's what? He'd be looking at like 135 bonus damage. So he'd be looking at like a 150-ish, 150-ish if I give him literally everything by the end of the run. That's like fine, but it's also not that impressive. I guess it's probably okay. It's something. Sure, I think we can make use of it. I am actually going to re-roll this and look for a -1, maybe holdover here. It'd be great for Golden Touch. Ooh, it's spicy. I like these a lot, but I'm going to do it. Alright, I mean, they show it to me. -1 and holdover. This will get me there. So 20 consume I will take as well. That's worth 15 real American dollars to get that consume out. That's worth it. Value. Okay. Copy a card 5 times. I mean, I think the actual answer here is we just copy Plague Doctor once, right? And this kind of just will melt most of the run. Plague Doctor once does just flatline stuff. Golden Touch, I don't want 2 of those. No, not a chance. I think it is just Plague Doctor once. It's a good pickup. You could go crazy and do like X5 on an erratic assistant to make Pincushion go nuts, but I actually think that just hurts the run so badly that you would never do it. A single replicator on the Plague Doctor is pretty dope here, though, right? We're gonna have to keep him alive, is the thing. 9 health is, let me be clear, bad. We have become very aggro, and I have purchased no health. I'm gonna take an X1 on the Plague Doctor. I think this is gonna help a lot. We'll take Ember for sure. Hopefully I reach Titan Trial so I don't forget it. Hopefully I reach 6 or at least maybe 8 if possible. Hey, it's actually a really good roll upstairs, right? Getting both of them. I have space for everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to actually play the other Plague Doctor right now. I'm going to put Pincushion in front. How much damage does this guy do? I don't think I put Pincushion in front. Difficult. Put it in the middle. Then I'll play Guildmonger downstairs. Bait here. It's fine. Because he comes in, I think he does only 7. That's alright. We can do something like an assistant tank here. And then we can just start pumping these numbers. Right? Yeah. Now, I do think this bottom floor is going to be obnoxious. I'm going to put a Shield Steward down because it might double bait Archean. Do I just breathe fire here? No, I want to try to get slays with this. I think that's going to be good. I'm also pretty sure we just absolutely crush here, right? It's like 100% slam. Just go crazy here is kind of the thought. I'll put the other Shield Steward downstairs. Should be okay. Our goal here is to bait him to the best of our ability. He has to go downstairs here, which is great. We do get 2 free value numbers here. Right, so 1919, and then we kill everything, which is kind of cool. I am just going to breathe fire on this, I think, right? Which is great. Continue scaling. 4 damage is coming in, which means Phoenix is getting the kill, which is great. Sure. We'll tank on this. Great news. Continue to tank on middle. Our goal is to bait as best we can. This looks good. He's going top floor next, right? He has to, I think. So we're going to pop the healer on middle so I don't accidentally overslay, right? Yes. Okay, right. He has to go top floor. We knew this. I could play the other Plague Doctor and we go mad with power. True. I think the right play, though, is we want to face tank here. It's very good. Interesting. It's the 11, then 6, and some numbers are coming through. Huh. There's a good argument for actually buffing Phoenix here, right? I think it's worth it. We'll pump the scissor hands elsewhere. I will face tank here. I haven't drawn my... I'm bottom decking the Golden Touch, so we're looking at, what, 5 so far? If I can preserve some of these things, we might be able to do pretty decently, but... tricky. We're definitely winning the combat. That's not a question, I don't think. He sweeps through, slays that. It's pretty good, right? He will go, what, middle here? Yeah, okay. So we do pretty alright, all things considered. Now, we will continue to buff Pincushion. Let's Golden Touch downstairs. Our goal is to hit big numbers. Unless I can get a kill upstairs with Lava Flow. I don't think I can. Right, I don't think I can. So we will prioritize... I'm just going to be leaving in this Calcified Ember, by the way, for anyone keeping track. Golden Touch, high value. We will put Lava Flow on middle. I will continue scaling here. I think this is actually working out, and we're getting more slays than you might expect, which is great. Right, he's getting extra slays because he has to attack, get the kill. And Plague Doctor's not doing it, so pretty good. Okay, definitely want to earn money upstairs. We're going to breathe fire as well. I want to do that for sure. We're going to stop the Pyre damage. No. I know what you're thinking. I should do something. If I play Shield Spear Steward here, I guarantee a slay next turn. It gets me to 8, right? Because I'm only taking 4 here. This is well worth the 1 Vengeful Shard. The Sacrificial Steward, I think, is going to be good. Cool. Anyway, there's 8. Great work. Now... oh man, again, these numbers are good. I do not play the other Plague Doctor here. We just stab the boss a couple times, and we should be okay, right? Because look at that, we get extra slays. He's actually doing all right. 42 is pretty okay. Do I actually get rid of the Calcified Ember? Incredible high roll on the draw. Yeah, actually. We have the kill. We have 8. It's looking good. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, this absolutely shreds bosses, though. My guy takes tons of unstable, and that's good news. Okay. Soldier of Fortune is an option. I could intrinsic this and draw into the other Plague Doctor. It's not going to work. I have too many units. True. Death Roar. It's not a bad card. I like this card. Pyrogel is not the, like, big pickup, right? Devilish Details is costly, and I'm already maxing Dragon's Horde. This is a card I actually, I think this card should be buffed. I think it's a little too costly. Maybe like 8 pyre damage would be acceptable. The problem is it's very good Ember efficiency and draw efficiency. But unless, maybe if I didn't have any Dragon's Horde, I might consider it here. But it pretty much relies on seeing payoff is the thing. If you don't have payoff, then in what world would I ever pick this up? Because payoff essentially converts Devilish Details into a net positive. Or it's close enough anyway. Pays for it anyway. So, alright. Pincushion is looking reasonable, so we're happy about that. Great. Good job, brother. I think I'm just selling this. A little bit of a bummer. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer, I think. That's okay. Death Roar is... I'm not generating enough Pyre Gel for this to really pay out, I don't think. So... Okay, alright. Maybe Soldier of Fortune should pretty much always pay for itself, though, right? I think it will. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'm just going to take that. Doesn't matter. Hothead is really good. Meat Hook is really good. Hothead is really good. We have to take Hothead. Okay, take... Ember, yes. Okay, definitely need this. We will be looting the Dragon's Hoard, absolutely. Do I go to 10? When I equip a friendly unit, I gain Conduit 4. That's funny because this works out pretty well for Golden Touch. Start getting a lot of weird kills with it. Can I get to 10? I think I might be able to get to 10. Let's take Hidden Coffers. Lost Luggage is pretty good here. Manifold Mirror, Cleansing Water is also pretty good. Cleansing Water is actually a really good relic, if I'm being honest with you. I think there's a lot of stuff, especially in Dominion's combat, right? Just tons of random reanimate and stuff. Punishes that pretty hard. Lost Luggage is a very good pickup, though. My first turn draws 5 more. I love that. That's just really strong here. Okay. Merchant of Steel is high value. Alcove is high value. It's true. Steel Shop has a lot that I want, though. I don't have a ton of cash. 225 lets me like re-roll and buy something. But like Large Stone, Titanite, Multi-Strike, these are all solid pickups. Higher health is legit. The Pyreborne banner is kind of dead. I am going to look, I think. Strong argument for this trinket shop, though. Let's be clear. Large Stone. Yeah, Large Stone into Hothead is pretty much just fantastic. I will put another reanimate on Guildmonger. Ridiculous, but he's currently worth 3 Dragon's Hoard, which is a really good trade-off. Quick? I don't think so. It's a good pickup, though. Gold Tooth. Greed Dragon. These are both really good units. Goldtooth, though. I think we've... Man, Goldtooth is so good. The hard pivot? Where are my steel shops? 6, 7, 6 and 7 only. Redragon is really powerful into Dominion. I can just sit on 10 walking into that combat. Powerful. Doesn't do much up until then. Relies on finding an endless. Sadly, reanimate doesn't help him. Goldtooth is just generally very strong. He's expensive. What am I doing in turn 1? Turn 1, it's what, like Hothead? I actually genuinely think right now it's currently Hothead, 1 Plague Doctor, Pincushion, Guildmonger. True. I have an expensive deck. Goldtooth is hard to add here. He's hard to play. Avarice 5 is nice, but I don't know. Greed Dragon's hard to add here. The hard pivot, I wonder if the hard pivot is correct here. I think it isn't. I do have to answer Dominion. Greed Dragon kinda does it, but it relies on Endless, and I could answer it in other ways too. I don't think it helps me to add it. Goldtooth, does he pay for his own removal? Eventually. I think I sell this. I think I sell this, actually, right? I think so. If I see a multi-strike, I think I can already put it into Pincushion, who I'm working on. Yeah, I think we sell this. That's a tough sell, but we'll take it. Alright, Phoenix Fire 2. Oh, he gets explosive. Yo, Phoenix Fire 2 getting explosive is great. Absolutely, we go in on that. Okay. Quick. No, I don't think so. Alright, we move on. Save our cash. Maybe a good trinket shop coming up if I can take this trial and get to 10. We'll see. I think we're okay into this combat. It should be alright. Multi-strike. It's scary, but we have a quick pseudo sweeper. so it's probably fine. Just an absolute... This is also Ajax, who is spooky. Ajax is very scary. Do I play Hothead in this combat? I think it's right to play Hothead in this combat. Taking curses otherwise. Yes. So we then put Pincushion now can go in front, which is kind of cool. And Guildmonger can tank for Hothead. Ember is a real challenge here, ain't it? True. So, but like, this is where you go, oh, hey, what am I doing? I actually think the right play is... Let's see what we hit here. Yeah, Erratic Assistant here is going to earn bank, I think. It'll pay for itself. I will Lava Flow here to hit him with the Fire Starter. Push some numbers here. We will tank with some assistance up in middle. Should be okay. I actually think I can just shoot one of them myself. Begin the Pincushion scaling, and that's okay. You know what's funny? You can actually attack friendly units with Overlord. You can actually attack yourself. It's something I've always found pretty entertaining about this. Okay, this is a Breathe Fire moment. Go Scissor Hands. Actually, this is Golden Touch moment. Yeah, even though I incant myself down like that, it's a bummer, but it's fine. I'll save the Fire Breath for a turn where I can't answer this. Actually, we just use it right now, in my opinion. Vengeful Shards, play them out. Okay, fine. Earning money on middle is good. We like that. Like to protect this lad, so here's an assistant. Okay, first things first, Scissor Hands. We do want a Golden Touch for money. That's pretty important, in my opinion. Lava Armor. Strong argument for Vampire's Tooth here. We actually get a kill on middle, which is pretty shocking. I do really like Pincushion plays here. Gonna take some curses, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. This is not the Fire Breath turn. No. Okay, fine. Sure. Earning 15 gold, though, is nice. I like that. Give me a Train Steward. Okay, that's good. Train Steward down. Great work. We will be... This is pretty much just Discordant Toll, Scale, Scissor Hands. Golden Touch is going, and I could, with two floors like this, I think you Breathe Fire downstairs and we Golden Touch mid-floor here, which gets me the money on that guy. Great, and then we can Breathe Fire on this next floor for explosive value, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Explosive value. Discordant Toll. Pseudoscience. Hey, nice. Golden Touch. Our goal is to reach big number. Seems good. Here's a Shield Steward. Great, get that in there. Alright, good job. Okay. I think we will be ping out in middle. It's very good because it gets the friend here, right? And now I can guarantee, if I don't breathe on Hothead, I can guarantee 2 more Dragon's Horde without much issue. So here's Pseudoscience upstairs. That's nice. We'll put Firestarter on the boss here. Every little bit of Pyre Gel makes a big difference. Earning good cash on middle here. It's really important, right? First things first, earn money. 12.55. We should win here. think so. Because I can... Golden touch. I think I know what you're thinking. What about explosive? But I can breathe fire on the boss here, which pushes this, and then we get the golden touch play, which gets me to 10, and we're out. It's always all or nothing when it comes to Ajax. Fortunately, I don't think we were ever at risk of dying to him with the Pyre gel here, but like, you see how this was like I lose versus I win confidently? Tougher boss than you might think about. Now, who gets the slay is a good question. I think he just explodes to unstable. Yeah, okay, fine. Great work. Alright. Mind Cage is really good. Payoff is really good. But I think it's gonna... Oh, that's tough. I want to go Mind Cage for Phoenix here. I really want that. Horrify. I must take this card. Alright, this is how we answer Chosen of Dominion. I need to look at magic shops. Great, let's loot. 10 Dragon's Horde, fantastic. Sizzling Firecracker is a really good card. You may ask why. It pushes Golden Touch to an 11, which kills deformed duos. Big. Ember Charge is very good, though, admittedly. I have that with the Lost Luggage. I can take it later, though. Let's take the Firecracker. This adds the potential that we get much stronger Golden Touch plays, which I really appreciate. So, here I can take... Is Shale correct? 3 armor? It's not bad. It's something. When you're dealing in, like, I have 9 health on my stupid Plague Doctors, it's like every little bit matters. I think it's going to be Flaming Talons here, though. Sinner Salve is good. I like that. Volatile Gauge. A weird kind of pseudo-cursed setup. Huh. 0 and 3. Hurts my assistance a lot. Benefits my deployment turn with the Plague Doctors. I don't think it's correct here. We're not very expensive. No. Sinner Salve's pretty decent. Quite like this. We have Dominion on the horizon. It's not the Curse Kale, but I'm going to take the Sinner Salve. There's at least a guarantee that this provides some value. We will go to the Magic Shop. As much as I like the Trinket Shop here. Oh, the Magic Shop is so good, though, right? If I can double stack Holdover Horrify, or Spell Chain Holdover Horrify, or Spell Chain double stack, some combination of this card must be upgraded and then duped. I think we have to. I don't think we get a choice. Okay, Remove Consume is not great, admittedly. That's suboptimal. Look at this Horde real quick. Oh, Expanded Coffers is... Can I ever reach 13? That would be sick. That would be absolutely sick. Yeah, give me this. If I hit 13 once in this run, we're golden. Alright, -1. I'll put it on Pseudoscience, I guess. I think this is a fine upgrade. Sure. I don't think I have a good Remove Consume target. I know what you're thinking, Soldier of Fortune, but like... Really? I don't know if I need to. It paid for itself real quick in that previous combat. +10... I mean, it makes it a decent ping that kills an enemy. I don't know. Maybe that's decent. I'm going to save my money. We'll spin this. Hey, you know what? Intrinsic Holdover on Horrify is good enough for government work, man. Good enough for government work. It gets the job done. 20 Consume will burn another Firestarter. -2 and Consume. It's an interesting idea. I don't want to get rid of stuff too badly. I do think we want to cut cards, probably. I think Spear Stewards are the worst. I can at least play Shield Stewards in front of, like, Hothead or something. Yeah, we'll dunk on both of these guys here. Improve our draws. I'd like to find my... Remember, cutting cards is good because it means I find Golden Touch. So... These holdovers are tough because if I could remove enough cards, I wouldn't need them. And if I play through my deck once and get rid of all my assistants, I don't need them. But... Alas, doing that itself is difficult. I'll cut another unit. Okay, good. Lazarus Banner. I'll tell you what, I don't hate Meat Hook, actually. Just random Meat Hook here. He takes Dualism really well. Alright, random Meat Hook earns his place on the run. My hope, if I can think out loud for a moment, is to hit 13 Horde and purchase another Ember Relic, which lets me get away with a draw relic from Kale. Now, whether or not I can hit that in this combat is anyone's guess, but we're going to try our best. Mark of Invasion is scary. Money is valuable, though. I think that's just kinda true. Okay, let's put Hothead middle, I think. Yes. Phoenix. Pincushion tank. Plague Doctor, we gotta have one. Guildmonger can face tank on middle. Okay, that'll do. Explosive slays here are huge. Now what we can do is I can go... This is good. I go... Mind Cage for sure on Overlord. We go... Put an assistant in front here. Right? And then we can explosive play here. Golden Touch. Let's Golden Touch in middle, actually. Yes. Fine. Definitely need to get that going. Horrify is like, I should probably hold on to this card, but I don't know how much I care. Anyway, we explosive hyperscale upstairs, which is great. Oh, wow. What if I put the Sanguine Assistant down, and then we blow up the Sanguine Assistant for 5 slays, right? And this protect the corruption. Oh, weird ordering. The sequencing put the corruption here. Bizarre. Well, fair enough. Anyway, here's scaling up there. I think that's fine. Then he dies, and that's good, right? I don't really care if corruption gets on my little dude that gives me value. It's good. Soldier of Fortune. Put it down. It's okay. It's not going to get much, is the thing. What if I self-ping? What a weird decision that would be. You need to hit twice in order to... It needs to do damage through armor is the problem. You want to see something bizarre? What if I kill my own guy for Extinguish? It works, right? We got the double, and then I'm going to blow him up here. Strange. What am I doing? Good question. I'm trying to find a way of getting assistant behind Hothead is the problem here. And it's not happening, unfortunately. We could put it upstairs. It's probably right. If you get at least one attack, I don't think it will, though. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. I'll lava armor downstairs because I'm feeling like that's correct, at least. I want to keep getting value out of Golden Touch. Don't really want this corruption on my guy, I guess, but I don't know, I guess it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fine, right? Probably fine. Overthinking it, maybe. But ping, ping. I think we just do this and it's the same because he dies to corruption now. True. Alright, fine. Okay. Great, this is your turn, my man. My man, this is when you breathe fire. Okay, we're gonna face tank upstairs. I think we Golden Touch. Actually, we breathe fire here. It's good. We breathe fire like so. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, lifesteal. I was hoping for a better one. Alright, that's fine. We're definitely going to Overlord abuse upstairs. The question is kind of like, we're going to go like this. That's fine. Then we will scale him. I'm going to go ahead and the Horrify. I mean, I think we breathe fire middle, and it's not terribly close. I'm going to go ahead and greed on some of this for sure. And then we hit him with the hot head angle anyway. We can play Meat Hook, which is pretty cool. She's getting the Slay, right? Actually, I think so. No, never mind. Getting killed by the Plague Doctor, as was, yeah. Okay, cool. Vengeful Shard. I think you are toast. I don't think this was a net positive, unfortunately. Bummer. Okay, let's see if we can get the Slays in. I'm going to go ahead and pop it, actually. It'll have to do... We get the scaling... Sanguine Assistant can kind of just blow up downstairs. It's fine. Hit this fella. Who gets the daze? I'm going to daze something just so we get less corruption on Hothead. Should be fine. Alright. Great. Cool. I think we can breathe fire here, which is good. I need to... Right, we're going to do assistant plays here. We need to get scaling upstairs. Yes. And we almost get the Slay here. Actually, do we? No, we don't. It's a bummer. The number one priority here is Hothead, or rather the Dragon's Horde scaling. So let's, if we can, actually, this is great, right? We push him in range, then we kill him for Golden Touch value while preserving the sniper for next turn. Yes, I could also be playing the assistants in back in sort of a weird way of scaling off of them. I'm going to avoid... Hookhan gets cooldown too. Who gets yoinked here? I'll stop the corruption, right? Seems okay? Sure. Great. Okay. Now this works because I can Golden Touch downstairs. Great. If I breathe fire here, we come pretty close. Yeah, okay, so then we can just Firestarter the boss, horrify the boss, and he never gets to use reanimate generation, which is pretty nifty, I would say. Okay, now we ping him with Firestarter for almost exact lethal, and then we get the Golden Touch. We're at 10. I can Lord Phoenix next turn. I'm going to yank him forward, and then reanimate. Cool. I could push him back, which is funny. I don't think it really matters all that much. If I push him back, I think we actually do kill this front guy. So I think we actually just delay. It doesn't do anything. That's all right. We do win, incredibly. Which is amazing. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is we play other Plague Doctor here and then shoot it. Which is sort of ridiculous in my opinion, but true. We are still winning, right? Let's see. If I attack here, 57. We already got the Slay here. So what if I do Firestarter and then breathe fire? It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Can horrify push here. It doesn't change anything. Yeah, it's fine. Get some slays. We're pushing numbers here. It's actually who's getting the slays? We're getting some on Overlord, which is nice, I think. He gets a few. All right, fair enough. He's looking okay, right? Looking all right. Payoff. Is it time for payoff? Maybe so. 11 is what? I don't actually know. Pyreborne Brain Spike is really hard to say no to, though. Let's be clear, that's just an extra ability from Big Man Overlord or Hothead. Payoff is so good, though. Like, this is worth 22 Pyre health right now, which is obscene. Actually obscene. Wealthy Whelp is money, but I'm going to be paying myself out. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, if I got 11, is 11 random? I don't actually know. I think I need to wait if I want to guarantee the last one, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's okay. I'm going to take the Pyreborne Brain Spike, I think. The burst is just so good. I like Mixology. It's a really good card. Also, I don't care about Calcified Ember, so do I want Puffer Flesh ever? Good question. Mixology is really strong. I mean, the thing is it's like, it's good. Reanimate's strong. Other things are strong. I don't know if it's good in the absence of any other mixing, though, is part of the problem. Acid Shower could be the play. I don't know. Puffer Flesh, maybe? Just another friend. I mean, we do have Pincushion, who's at like 90 health right now, so I'll take the Puffer Flesh, I think. View loot levels. I missed it by 1. I'd really like to... Let's save for the moment. I think this has to be the steel shop, right? A lot of things I could use. Titanite, multi-strike on Pincushion. Gotta be something else. The Pyre health is wasted, but maybe the Celestial Alcove makes it beneficial in some way. Arm Shop is cool. What do you dupe that wins you the run? Horrify. On the Titans, the play here is Horrify is just being spammed into Savagery every turn, full stop, and then we let Dominion punch us because it speeds up his demise. So I think that's actually fine. We can keep Seraph permanently dazed, which is the play. So I think we just go left here and hope for the best on this. Steel Shop says multi-strike. I mean, this is good because Pincushion is now walloping, which is great. Plus 14. Anywhere? No. Avarice 3 pays for itself, but I actually need to be careful. Let's re-roll on that. Yo, Titanite is actually huge. Hothead is now cooking. My man is durable. And he never gets hit by Savagery either, which makes him really good. Yeah, okay, Hothead, let's go, my man. Feel good about that. Plus 20. Reanimate 1, I could put it on Pincushion. Never think about another one of these again. Go to the Arm Shop next turn? Maybe. He's never getting my overstack if I see it, so let's see what we hit. Jack in the Box. What would your Jack in the Box be here? You could Jack in the Box out a whole bunch of Plague Doctors in kind of a weird fashion. That's strange and interesting. What would be the spell Jack in the Box here? Is there a good one? I'm seriously tempted to take the large mystery box because we're looking at getting 2 Ember relics. I'm holding onto my Dragon's Horde specifically for this. I think large mystery box does great work in this run. Like really good work in this run. It's so good that I really need to get a ton of value. The thing about the Jack in the Box is good, but I need my units a little faster. And I already have Ember sorted for this. Let's take the large mystery box. I think this is going to be really powerful here. Alright, with that in mind, the rest of this does not matter too much. I think we give up on... What's better, Reanimate 1 on Pincushion or something else? Arm Shop's pretty tempting and we want to go to the dupe no matter what, so a lot of Pyre remains in my future. I don't have any rooms at this point. I would love to take one. There's an armory on the left, actually. I'm basically just deciding on how important is upgrading Meat Hook and the last pincushion with a big thing. Meat Hook could take, I don't know, dualism really well. We could take another multi-strike pretty well. What if we go left coming up? I think it's good. I think it's good. We don't need this Pyre remains. We're going to sit on our Dragon's Horde, as bizarre as this is. I don't think I can guarantee 13 in 1 combat with my current setup. True. Right? True. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. All right, we're going to sit. I'm going to sit on 11, and we're going to move on. I think it's too important that I get the other Hell's Flame here, or the, I guess, Dragon's Horde Flame, whatever it's called. I think it's just too important. Let's take stock of where my Bogworms are. I get 6 bottom, none middle, and then top floor is blowing up. So, great. So we're going to go Hothead downstairs. Important. Remember, this is Kale. Fieldmonger friend. Phoenix lives upstairs. We face tank on pincushion. I do think it's correct to play Plague Doctor. We get more Ember, which gives me, what, 2 more in this one? So that could be the other Plague Doctor can be played then. We have so much space upstairs. Great. First of all, play the Calcified Ember. Good job. Mind Cage goes into my lad. Good job. We're going to daze Kale. Right, I think. Man, let me tell you what. These damage shield combat, tons of... This guy's so durable. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to breathe fire on my lad upstairs. I am going to breathe fire downstairs as well. Get that rolling. Alright, sure. I could also Horrify downstairs and then take the hit on Erratic Assistant upstairs, which is pretty cool. This guarantees I get rid of the Cherub on attack rolls, which is great. I can start Lava Armor, start working on Pincushion. I'm going to go ahead and put... Interesting. What do I want to do? I'm going to put this downstairs, actually. So we have next turn Hothead gameplay, and the Avarice is in now. I think that's good. Cool. I'm a fan of this, right? Because now he's getting tons of Fire Breath, which is great. Faulty Body is so bizarre. This is a lot. You could buff downstairs. I think we just breathe fire here, and then that's truckloads of money. And then we Golden Touch for the board here. We will Horrify Kale. It's really important, I think. We continue Scissor Hands gameplay. I think we will just play the other Plague Doctor now, right? There's no reason not to, in my opinion. We can face tank for 1 downstairs. Sanguine Assistant here. Faulty Body's a funny roll. Sure, we're earning tons of cash off Pothead at this point, which is great. Vengeful Shard, don't care. I will... Erratic Assistant and then shoot it myself, I think. Scissor Hand scaling, Scissor Hand scaling... Vampire's Tooth. I rolled Potion Kit out of large mystery box, which is ridiculous, but sure, here we are, right? There you go, bud. Here, you have an ability now. Great, Rage. Okay, sure. And when he gets an ability, Spiritbreakers pops. Amazing. I would like to push back the Executioner here. It gets, because the Cherub should live. Can I get the Shield Steward to live on middle? He does live on middle. Incredible work. I would like to Phoenix Blast next floor, so here's some Rage Bud. Great, we're going to be fine with this. Cool. Should go middle here, I think, right? True. I get to breathe fire upstairs, which just slays pretty much everything, right? Alternatively, we're at 13. I don't need to worry about golden touch value anymore, so play the assistant upstairs. And then we breathe fire on the assistant to kill everything. In cushion value. Great work. I don't need any more Dragon's Horde. Remember that. Breathe fire downstairs. It earns like a bazillion dollars. Good. It turns out. We must daze our resolve enemy. I'm actually going to hit him with the double daze here, which is good. Pop some stuff here. Sure, I'll hit him anyway just to get rid of that damage shield. I think it's worth it. Okay, fine. We're way ahead on pretty much everything, which is cool. Insatiable hunger. Sure, I'll play that upstairs. Neat. Who's hitting? We punch through. He's taking 6, which doesn't matter. He swings, which doesn't matter. We continue dazing the boss here. I'm not super worried about most of this stuff, right? True. Continue pyre gelling the boss. We have 13. There's not much carryover. I'm just going to let this go, right? It's fine. Cool. Breathe fire, my friends. Breathe fire. Calcified Ember is good. Do I have anyone to draw with Soldier of Fortune? I actually do. Puffer Flesh. You know what? If you hit twice, you pay for yourself and I can breathe fire on you later, so seems okay to me, right? Cool. Keep dazing this man. Good job. We breathe fire downstairs. And I give Hothead the other mind cage I just rolled because it goes mad with power, right? And then we continue scaling pincushion here. Most of this doesn't matter on bottom. We'll get rid of something. Cool. Great. Decent turn, actually. We're blowing up tremendously. We get a bazillion dollars downstairs, which is neat. Oh, Organ Harvester. That's fun. Sure. There you go, bud. Fine. Now, if 26 is coming in, where's that coming in from? 6 and then a bunch of numbers, I think. I should be able to just insatiable hunger this. It's fine. We continue dazing the boss because you can't stop me. Seems good. Here, we hit the boss, then we go Hothead, we earn cash, money. Cool. This seems pretty strong, right? We've got... Our top floor is going nuts, right? Soul Smelter, obnoxious. Like, it's so bizarre, but the fun thing about it for me is it's really just about... It's free scaling, right? Which is incredible. Now he breathes fire and we get the... What's bottom floor? We get double kill if I do this on bottom, right? Do I? I don't actually think I do. Daze this guy, hit him with the breath of fire. Now we get Hothead punching in Relentless for an obnoxious amount of money making. He's not doing that great, but he earned me truckloads of money. That is so good. Alright, great. Reanimation Lab. Okay. Right? Sure, man, sure. This floor looks like it's winning. Pretty easily, in fact. We just keep dazing this goober. Great. Here, I'll play the Reanimation Lab. You might as well. Good job. Cool. What can I do here? So now, you ask yourself, Hey, what do? I breathe fire on my own puffer flesh. Right? And then we get the spiky skin for the final bit of scaling, and we've done it, right? We've cracked the code. Yeah. Good. Great. Amazing. And now I get everything. Tome of Contracts is insane here. Brain transfer's kind of funny. You could brain transfer Pincushion into Phoenix for some disgusting numbers, but I think Tome of Contract plus Mind Cage means Phoenix breathes every turn. It's just insane. Electricity Chamber, no. Cool, we can take draw here because, yes, we're looting our Dragon's Hoard, right? Sharpened Teeth is free real estate for my guy is Hothead. Great. Medallion of Superiority is amazing. That's 6 health on Plague Doctor, which is really strong, actually. And then here we get the Ember. Amazing. Which also, BT Dubs, boosts my attack more. Another plus 35 and plus 16. Huge real estate. Crazy value. So good. Just awesome. They get better stats. Just awesome. 15 health, incredible. We go left. I want to go to the Merchant of Steel again. I think we've got it on lock, right? Second multi-strike. Why not? Here you go, Pincushion, sure. Endless is an interesting thought. Endless is interesting. I think Pincushion hitting a third time is pretty decent. We can just rando dupe this guy. It's not amazing, but it's like solid, right? We're happy about it, right? Sure. Great. I'll re-roll because dualism is still highly valuable. You could always meat hook Endless and then play his ability every turn that way. It's kind of a bizarre strategy. I don't know how good it is, but I'm okay with it, right? Interesting. There's a lot of good dupes, by the way. Duped Mind Cage, put it on Hothead, pretty decent. Alternatively, duped Tome of Contract. I guess they're kind of similar. Yeah, you could spread them out. You want Endless on Meat Hook? I don't think so. We'll spin this here, it's fine. You know what? Sure, he could be large and Titanite too. He can just tank for the lad, I guess. Why not? I'm good with it. There you go, bud. Great work. Armory says, Steward's Quarters. I could take Organ Harvester and then Hothead solos the run, or something solos the run. Really good card, it turns out. Stoic Plate. Don't think there's a Stoic Plate angle here. Steward's Quarters is not a good room for us. Not what you like to see. The space is redundant with Bogworms, and I don't care about Train Stewards. It's going to be Organ Harvester here. Sure, we'll grab it. Alright, what's last? +2 permanently, and it's equal to 2 times his attack still. Pretty good. I mean, he's not going crazy, but I don't think he needs to. Could pivot to Golden Crown here, but I'm going to go in on this Phoenix Fire. I think with Explosive and +2, he can really pop off. We can get crazy numbers, I think. Do I purchase a removal? I think I do, actually. And get rid of Shield Steward here. Great. And now we draw more. We have so much more power here than we used to. We should be really strong. It is Herald. Spooky. We have Athane, which I'm less concerned with. I mean, I have Days, so I wouldn't have been concerned with Rax either, but sure. I mean, we can take this. I'm not afraid of this. Reanimate is just more slays waiting to happen, right? True. I think we're in control here. Space take a bazillion upstairs. Man, I mean, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 space upstairs? I could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could put Hothead on my floor, which is kind of stupid, actually. It's definitely never that, especially for Dominion. Hothead is sort of my answer, but still, man. An Intrinsic would be good, by the way. Intrinsic on the Tome of Contracts means I could have Hothead hitting every turn. Alright, our goal is to see if we can get up to at least 12 on this combat. I'll play Hothead downstairs. We'll get the Guildmonger out. Phoenix. Gimondo Pincushion. We will put down a Plague Doctor. Meat Hook on middle guarantees that I get the Collector if it spawns here, which I think is worthwhile, even though I might normally play the other stuff here. Ah, yes, my least favorite thing to fight. Firestarter, Firestarter, Firestarter. Hey, look, we've saved ourselves. Okay. Horrify, not terrible. Fine. Lore is... I do think it's Breathe Fire, Brain Spike, Breathe Fire here, right? I think so. And then we hit him with the Brain Spike for 2. Breathe Fire again. We're earning a ton of money. This is big value for future turns, right? Hit him with the Soldier of Fortune. Erratic Assistant can just chill downstairs here, which is very cool. Free money, pretty much. Continue scaling up top. I think the play is we put Erratic Assistant upstairs and then blow it up ourselves, just to get Slay triggers and everything. True. The days I don't think we do anything with, right? Yeah, I think so. I think this is acceptable. Our goal is to get money paid back from the assistant, which almost certainly happens, so that's great. I'm gonna just sit on this hand. We'll save the days for something scarier or everything else happening. Okay, we get Golden Touch. Oh, Devilish Details might be the nudge we need actually here. What's coming up? Hey, Pyramanes is in path. Click the Devilish Details. Incredible rolls here. We're going to go ahead and... How do I want to approach you? I can kill the Enthralled Ardent here. We can make this work, right? Yeah, we can super make this work. Do we Breathe Fire downstairs? Probably. Probably. I think. Yeah, we'll go Mind Cage upstairs. I want to get that in. I think my man Breathing Fire every turn is pretty important. Do it. Earns huge cash. Mid-floor, we go Lava Flow, Golden Touch, Firestarter for money. And we still have something rolling upstairs, which should give Phoenix a target. Cool. Yes. Good. Earning a lot of money. That Devilish Details was a huge roll. Oh my god, they gave me another one? What do I get from this? 36? This is just... This has freely gifted me my 13 Dragon's Horde. This large mystery box went mad with power here. What? Incredible. I wish to play my other card. I'm going to Breathe Fire here because it's fun. Continue scaling Pincushion because it's good. Order doesn't matter too much to me. I play the Golden Touch downstairs so that my Hothead is enabled. Breathe Fire for money. Looks good, right? Looks good. We should clear upstairs, right? I think so. Oh yeah, I mean, my guy's hitting for 173 by 2. I can also finally play the other Plague Doctor here, which is good. I'm looking pretty happy, right? Breathe Fire, great money. Hit comes in. I think he's doing most of this work, so let's ping out upstairs. I do wish to... We'll just get a guy shot, I think. You're not dying. Well, I'm going to shoot you myself then, just to get you out of here. Fine. Right? Fine. No worries. Yeah, he's getting the slays, of course. We're going to lose Hothead, I think. And that's fine, actually. Vengeful Shards. Spikes on Reanimate. I mean, whatever, I guess. Sure. Golden Touch, high value. Yeah, we just click Minds of Their Own upstairs, right? And we get a Slay on Phoenix, which is fantastic. This looks pretty good. I'm going to Breathe Fire just because it's free money. We're earning a lot from the Erratic Assistant, too, which is great. I'm just letting Hothead do his thing. I mean, Meat Hook. I don't really care what he does. He existed just to guarantee me the Collector, which was very cool. Now, Hell Furnace, that's a real event. Like a real selection. Breathe Fire. Do I want to incant? Absolutely not. The Spikes is spooky, I think. Spikes is very spooky. How many turns is this? 2 turns? I mean, we may as well just get the slays here, right? It's good to do. Let's not mess up here. I think Pincushion might just KO this no matter what I do. So it kind of doesn't matter, but whatever. I'm going to sit on the Horrify in case I need it. We'll put it that way. And then the rest of this I don't do anything about. We just let it go. Don't incant. Remember, we have Plague Doctors that are frail. Like, it's okay. Play units. They're fine. Spiky Skin, sure, doesn't really matter that much. I want to play the scaling numbers here, which I think is worthwhile. Lifesteal, Horrify. Sure, seems okay to me. We are getting the slays here, which is great. I mean, and Stable's probably doing a lot of this. I could yank one here, interestingly enough. Could yank her forward, which is doesn't do a lot, but I guess it doesn't do a lot, but that's okay. Whatever. Sure. We get the slays that blows up here pretty quickly. I think the thing we're going to find out here is that I don't click buttons, basically. Yeah, so don't click buttons that incant. I can, however, click Vampire's Tooth and scale my lad. Lava Armor is good too, great. And then here we can click, we use the power, the Mighty Armor power of Phoenix to Mighty Slay here with the explosive plays. Huge. Click nothing else. We've hit 13. We're golden. Easy to lose this by putting 1 spikes on this floor, right? It's so easy to lose. So we don't want to lose. Great. 20 damage that I did to myself. Amazing. Now here's the real challenge. What do we feel about payoff? It's really strong, right? That's just tons of health. But a second Mind Cage could go on Hothead. I think it's gotta be payoff, and it's not particularly close. But wow, what a card. Risky operation. It's certainly risky to put on my Plague Doctors, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think we just skip and sell here. I don't want to draw this card. And yes, we do loot here, because this is big power up. Hellfire Bellows. Shale Shell might actually be it here. I think it is actually it. This gives just enough armor for, yeah, for my floor. Hellfire Bellows is super strong on Flaming Talons, right? And just generally. Is it better to use Pyreborne's Insignia? No. I have a spell that does damage. It's not that important. Yeah, we'll take the Bellows. That's good. Alright, great. And we get, you heard it here first, more card draw, which is insane. We're going to go left as was foretold. We get all of our health back. Amazing. We do 155 base damage, which is also amazing. Equipped units gain 10 armors, pretty good. Friendly units gain avarice 2. The money is not worth it for me right now, right? Cool. Spell chain on Tome of Contracts is just as good as duping it, so that's sick, right? Of course we purchased this. And I'm just going to make it cost 1 less. Great work. Good. Permafrost? Actually putting this on payoff so I can just sit with it in my hand until I want to play it. Cool. A plus 10. This is actually just like a fine upgrade to put in a card, but we'll see. Look at this trinket shop now. I am doing enough equipping. It does cause the erratic assistants to be harder to kill, I guess. But it farms armor on Pincushion, which I am pretty excited about. So let's do that. Golden Gloves, Breath of Heaven, no, spin this. Sparkling Catalyst, for sure. The end of turn unstable increases by 5. This feels so slow. This is what, like 40 unstable over the course of a combat. Hellheart is good. Sparkling Catalyst is good. By removals, maybe, I guess. The dupe here, if I'm being honest, is probably Pincushion, because I hit really well on the Tome of Contracts spell chain. But let's look at the magic shop first. Purchase the plus 10 just because I think it's good to boost this number a little. Spin here. Huh. I think Holy Stone is bugged with payoff. I'm not going to abuse it, but I think it is. I think it multiplies, right? It multiplies 2 by health for like a bazillion. I don't think you want... I'm not going to abuse it. I'm pretty sure that is bugged. -2 in consume. Plus 20 consume is good. Intrinsic. What do I want to see on turn 1? Could be Soldier of Fortune. Possibly. I didn't wait for this because I wasn't sure I'd roll it, so I put the -1 in Tome of Contracts when I could. That's okay. As much as it would be nice to have gotten that on turn 1, there's no way I could have known that I would have seen it, so it's a fair risk, I think. Could Intrinsic tutor this out. The Intrinsic's not as valuable because I'm drawing 10 anyway with Lost Luggage, so if there's better things to spend money on, I should do that instead. Like Purging, perhaps. None of these cards are really bad, right? That's true. I do think 20 consume on one of the fire starters is great. Sure, happy to do it. I'm going to save the one that I put damage in. We'll consume one of the other guys. -2 consume. I could just get rid of it, right? Which is pretty okay by me. I'm not redrawing a lot is sort of the thing to keep in mind. There's really not a lot in my deck after you play through it. So burning every card is maybe not that good, actually. But I guess the thing I'm going to be playing the most are going to be the stuff, whatever comes out of a large mystery box. So it's kind of funny. Intrinsic on the Brain Spike is pretty tempting. I like this a lot. Lets you double tap on turn 1 on my guy, which on Hothead, which speeds up the Spiritbreakers. I may as well do this. I'm thinking Intrinsic and a removal here. The dupe here is probably just Pincushion, right? My guy is big enough that having another one of them helps a ton. So we'll just do that. And then I do the Intrinsic on the Spike. Yes. And then I do the Purge on... what? something. Something, I suppose. I guess I could cut a fire starter. If I'm interested in increasing my draws, it's either cutting a unit or like lava flow or something. No reason to get rid of that stuff though, right? It's tough. It's a tough call. Soldier of Fortune's like fine. I don't care about my money at this point. It returns itself. Essentially, it draws another unit, basically. I mean, I guess I'll remove a fire starter, fine. And then we'll... What? I get another something? I can Holy Stone on the Pyreborne Brain Spike for funsies, I suppose. I'm not going to put it on payoff. It's broken. Don't abuse broken stuff. They'll almost certainly fix that. Yeah, I'll put it on Pyreborne Brain Spike. Why not? That's pretty much the end of all the spending. Cool. Alright, I think we crushed Dominion. Yeah, let's go. Right, everything's good. Spent it all. No money remains. Great, let's go. We are in a dominant position. Remember to click the trial. Great. And the cool thing about this is we basically just turn off all of Dominion's abilities. Hey, look, we finally got something on mid-floor. Not that I care. Load up the top floor first. First of all, it's Phoenix, Ink Pincushion. I need a Plague Doctor. Hot Head comes downstairs. I could give him a super tank right away, which is not bad. How do you want to play this here? Putting the other Plague Doctor in is probably correct, actually. And then I'll give him a super tank, and this should be alright. That way he doesn't die immediately. Sure. Great. Cool. Vengeful Shard's out. First order of business is keep this man dazed permanently, pretty much. Let's see what Soldier of Fortune nets me. Sanguine Assistant. Sure, buddy. Golden Touch. The only real benefit from holding between combats is payoff. True. Anyway, we're going to put an assistant downstairs to face tank this corruption. I'm going to play Guildmonger because that makes sense. And then we'll face tank a little bit here, right? Here, we'll put the assistant middle. It's fine. Let's do the science upstairs. We do get one kill downstairs. Dragon's Horde adds up, right? We breathe fire. Breathe fire on the boss upstairs. I think I'm going to do it again downstairs so that he has it up for next turn, right? I think that matters. We're doing 800 damage upstairs, which is really good, to be clear. So, nice. Play Vengeful Shard. Scissor Hands. We're scaling the one up top, by the way. Continue dazing the Seraph play. I think it's got to be correct. Assistant downstairs is good. Bustion Suit, continue to scale. We ping one for money. Breathe Fire. Great. Assistant is now essentially invincible. We're going to blow up some numbers on Seraph. Yeah, I mean, I think we crush here, right? Okay, this Mind Cage I'm actually... We definitely daze Seraph. I'm definitely Golden Touch playing here for sure. I think I'm putting this on Hothead so he's online every turn. This is the weirdest... This is the worst situation right here where he's not online, right? Play the one upstairs, sure. I haven't actually gotten most of my guys shot, which is kind of funny. Double-Edged Bear is pretty cool. I can actually put that on Phoenix, and he might be or on one of my Plague Doctors. It's a good hit from the Mystery Box. We'll put that in front on middle. Rest of these I have no space for right now, right? Whoops, I guess. Fine. Pincushion guy downstairs face tanks for a bit. Good job, bud. Alright. Fortunately, Resonant Ruin, don't actually care about it. Ooh, Soul Smelter. Daze Seraph. Soul Smelter is going to go chill upstairs, I'm pretty sure. Big fan. Okay, breathe fire downstairs. He's doing great. Good. Let's shoot Seraph here. And we Tome of Contracts here. Good. Organ Harvester's in. I like it. Mid-floor kind of crumbles a little bit, but I can get Golden Touch value all the same. I think we can actually siphon a little bit if I leave this for next turn, interestingly enough. It's true. So we shoot a guy downstairs, actually. Fair enough. If I can reach 13 here, I'm going to feel real good about this next combat, right? Seraph might pre-relentless die, actually. Like, now that I'm looking at this a little harder, I think he might just pass away. Horrify the boss. Good. Everything here is great. We get the Overlord play, which is really good. I can actually put the Sanguine Assistant down, right? And then blow that up. And that cooks here. Good. Double-edged arms. Man, putting this on Phoenix is really strong, actually, yeah? Worth it, right? Worth it. Lava armor. Continue scaling here. I do see strong value in continuing to push this. Chosen... Oh yeah, breathe fire downstairs, right? Womp. Good. Good. Guess I just super lava flow the boss. Sure. We're gonna get at least one Dragon's Horde from the top floor siphon business, right? We get one, I think. Yes. I can just blow up my own guy, which is good scaling, get him shot, good stuff. Do daze the boss for sure. Continue to get Dragon's Horde value. Breathe fire, hit him with the brain spike that I just drew and breathe more fire. Yeah, as it turns out, that's pretty good. Okay, fair enough. I think we could just pre-relentless pretty swiftly here. So, if I'm being honest with you, I'd like to kill my own Guildmonger next, right? It seems weird, but I want to get that value, right? So let's... 9 here is good. I definitely need a Horrify upstairs. I'm already at max health, so the payoff does nothing. I could play Meat Hook, actually. Just unironic Meat Hook airdrop here. I could Surgical Strike here, but I want to use these guys for some of their scaling. So I'm okay with this. I'm actually just going to Surgical Strike my own lad on middle. Make sure he dies. True. Actually, seems good. Okay, fair enough. Let it rip. I'm actually just going to breathe. I don't want to win on this turn, so we're not going to breathe fire here. We're doing well enough. Okay, I don't want to win on bottom floor. Great. It's actually good that he dies, I think. I could face tank this. How do we feel? Let's Golden Touch middle for sure. Continue scaling upstairs. Good. I'm going to breathe fire downstairs. Good. Great. He dies. Wonderful. That's fantastic. I am very pleased by this. I'm going to hold on to the Horrify here, right? For a later turn. Yes. I'm going to play Meat Hook upstairs. And then shoot him for free scaling. This seems insane, but hey man, them's the breaks. We're gonna let this go. We definitely win here. My goal is I need to find I need to find slays for... I think we have this, right? Continue scaling. Yes. We get 12 here. We're already actually at it thanks to Siphon gameplay, right? Totally. uh, Overworked assistant gets played, and then I absolutely send him to the Shadow Realm, which is really funny, actually, and extremely effective. True. Hilarious, actually. Let it sit. Cool. I get more scaling now, and believe it or not, we golden touch for 13 here. Amazing. We get some final scaling. Wonderful. I get another slay for good measure. And then I just daze this goober, and I don't even have to play payoff, even though this is worth 26 health right now. Pretty good, actually, right? Seems solid. I don't have to click anything. Great. Okay, Dominion stood no chance. I think Titans are going to be similar. Now, do I loot this? I think I do, actually. Right? There's no reason not to. I know what you're thinking. Hey, but what about your payoff? I can earn Dragon's Horde in the next combat, right? I'm at full health, 134 walking into Titans, and I get, by the way, 16 more Pyre health by taking another boss relic. So let's do it. Ember Charge is really good. I have an intrinsic spike for that turn. You could Taskmaster's Lash, but no. I'll take Pyreborne's Insignia. We generate value from it, right? Pincushion's going to be eaten pretty. Sure, here you go. Great. 150 Pyre health. Wonderful. Fight the Titans. Let's go. Okay. Overlord's good, right? He's good. He's at 107 damage. This is not even the most impressive he could be. We could do a lot more. I've just chosen a run that plays him kind of in a more muted way, and it works out great. Head lives downstairs. Yes. So much space on every floor. What the heck? Big Pincushion is upstairs. Great. Leg Doctor. Leg Doctor. Yes. I guess Meat Hook can come live downstairs too. We can double daze here. Might as well. Although I think Meat Hook essentially has 150 something health, right? Or 142 because of Titanite. We'll put Meat Hook down first. There you go. Fair enough, bud. This gets an extra daze stack on the enemy and savagery here. So, seems good. It's a good turn, right? First things first. Daze boss. Daze boss. Now, we could actually daze Dominion. That's a legit thing that can be done. Play an assistant in front prevents the corruption from getting me. Now here I think we want Mind Cage downstairs. The armor is beneficial. That gets him one cooldown, and then we double tap the Phoenix Fire upstairs, right? I think it's good. 2, 1. I think I'm just going to keep daze on my lad here, right? This is good. We continue to conduit stack, I guess. There's no reason not to. I'm going to Pyrogel stack on Dominion. We'll draw somebody and see who we hit. Sure, bud. Erratic Assistant. I'm going to put it in front downstairs because it lives a turn. Great. What if I let... I'm actually going to kill Entropy, I think, is the priority here, right? Yeah, I'm actually going to prioritize punching Entropy upstairs. That feels very powerful to do. Okay, fine. We're letting the minion fight. Okay, where are we at? Remember, if you put an assistant in front, it tanks corruption. Keep the days hot. Top floor. Keep this rolling. Breathe fire. Womp. Good. Fire starter. Every fire starter goes into the guy upstairs. Dominion. I could actually just put Guildmonger in upstairs. Sure, bud. Get in there, man. I have an obnoxious amount of space. Cool. Just playing 2 floors, I guess. Fair enough. Bottom floor is pretty much super always online. Fortify upstairs. We continue with scaling. It's good. We put an assistant in front, high value. I play the Curse of Entropy even though it's obnoxious. Right? We don't want to have to do it, but it's still right to do it, I think. I guess I don't care, actually. We can just farm. Kinda don't care. Wild, but I think that's true. I kind of don't care. Just take the Pyre health. I have a bazillion damage. I'm gonna save my assistance, actually. Well, I guess I could just stick him on this floor, right? Just let him chill. Sure. Great. We're just going to take this hit. I just don't care. I have payoff if I'm that worried about it. I haven't even gotten my Dragon's Horde generator yet, but again, it just does not matter, right? Continue dazing. It's good. Incoming Humondo pincushion downstairs. Great. Breathe fire. Good. Continue scaling. Numbers. Click Pyre light. Lava flow upstairs. Let these things do damage to me because I don't care. Cool. Good. Doing 220 damage around. I think we win pretty rapidly here, right? Yeah, we do. We 100% win pretty rapidly. I don't have to do anything fancy whatsoever. I get a slay off of that. That's funny. Breathe fire downstairs. Sure, we continue dazing here. Continue scaling. We get the other assistant in play. Great. I guess I put this mind cage on meat hook. Sure. Continue scaling upstairs. Oh no, Pyrelight, I didn't play it. Doesn't matter, right? Let this damage come in. It's just, it doesn't matter at all. If I really wanted to try to farm this, I might be able to get 13 Dragon's Horde and then play the payoff. But I'm just going to end this combat, right? There's no reason not to. I think we win if I just play Pyrelight. And then, what? Breathe fire and attack, I think. You ever farm a boss with Golden Touch? Now you have. Money! I gotta save that Dragon's Horde for the next run. Alright, yeah, absolutely excellent. This felt really strong all the way through. Just really good. Nice. Feeling good about that, right? Hey, look, it's a crown I didn't have. Incredible. I haven't played a lot of Phoenix, actually, now that you look at it. It's kind of nice. Excellent. 57 Dragon Hordes redeemed. It is better than my previous high. It's a pretty good score, too. 52k. That feels nice. Go to the run summary. We get our golden medal. Feeling nice about that. Pyreborne feels good. I like this. Large mystery box paid out in a big way. Remember that combat where I did double devilish details? And then that gave me my third boss relic here. I have all 6. Or 5, I guess. 1, 2, and then 3 from Pyre Dragon's Horde. Awesome. This is not even close to what I must imagine the best Phoenix is. We were conflicting with it pretty constantly thanks to the Plague Doctors, but that's okay. Really, the core of this run is Spiritbreaker's Charge. Just really core, and then the rest of it is just Dragon's Horde out the wazoo. Holdover on my stupid Golden Touch. This card is bonkers. It's so good. Especially once you hit Firecracker, right? This thing now pushes deformed duos. Basically everything. I can farm almost any combat with this. There's a few things out of reach, which is like, let me think. Heretics at 20, it's not even that big of a deal. There's plenty of other targets in the combat. So the rest of this is just free money and just so much value. Medallion remains huge. This almost doubles my Plague Doctor's health. I love multi-strike quick Plague Doctor, especially with damage scaling in the form of Spiritbreakers. Like, the numbers weren't huge, they don't have to be. This thing is kind of like a pseudo sweeper. If you can kill the front unit while applying a little bit of unstable to it, great, you murder the floor. Amazing. Hothead, hero of our time. He remains, I think, my favorite unit. He's just sort of the core of Monster Train 2 gameplay, in my opinion. He's just like, hey, by the way, makes perfect sense. He's the unit you want to exist. He's a unit that if you were thinking about this game in a vacuum, you came up with this unit, you'd be like, there it is. That's the mascot right there. This guy's so good, consistently excellent, takes great upgrades, rock solid, plays exceptionally well with his clan. Things like Tome of Contracts or Mind Cage, crazy good value. Meat Hook is also awesome, by the way. This guy's, I think he's easy to sleep on. He looks weird, but I really like the fact that he says Dazed 1. It's really that simple. He takes dualism well. He takes large, Titanite, really versatile unit. Yeah. What else? Pincushion did great, actually. Just being a fat stack of hit points. I thought about this for a while. He took multi-strike really well. I didn't need this many. One multi-strike was fine, and then he could have taken Titanite or who knows what, but yeah, this was good. And honestly, Bogworms did great here. My little Pyre Heart did fantastic. It just kept funneling space into one floor, which was silly. So sure, I'm like happy with that, but awesome run. Really powerful. Feeling good about this. Yeah, it's good to get into it. Pyreborne's Brain Spike, by the way, is really strong. All right, we're going to go back. I'm going to go look at see if we get some lore. Gathering at the Pyre, sure. Lady Gilda is speaking. What is the lazy dragon up to? Apparently she's threatening Phoenix. Phoenix is currently trying to sell snake oil, aka moon water. Is it working? Will it bring me victory in battle? It will destroy your enemies with no more than a splash of moon water. What an unusual mixture. Will it bring the dead back to life? Why would you need to do that? No reason at all. I will take 20 bottles of this. Selling moon water is so easy. He's earning cash. Gilda can't find him because he's scamming everyone else. Incredible. Anyway, fantastic run. I can't believe this episode took 2 hours. This is exactly what I'm talking about, though, right? I have to make sure I'm playing correctly. It doesn't even feel like it took 2 hours, but with me talking and everything, there's just a lot to go over. So, anyway, I'm very pleased with this run. I think it went well. Overlord did great. And, yeah, excellent. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.